देखो, ये आप लोगों के फायदे के लिए शासन ने बनाया है। मैं ट्रांसपोर्ट मिनिस्टर हूँ, तो हमने तुम लोगों के फायदे के लिए ही बनाया है। मगर ये आपकी जो कंपनी है वो इलीगल ऐप चालू कर रही है।
Dear viewers, have you ever seen someone burn down a house and then host a housewarming party in the ashes? Welcome to Maharashtra's Transport Ministry, where bike taxis are illegal until they are the title sponsor of your family event. Yes, we are talking about Pratap Sarnaik, the Transport Minister, the man who thundered against Ola, Uber and Rapido, called them thieves, said they were looting drivers, promised strict action, filed FIRs, seized bikes, carried out sting-offs like a Netflix vigilante. But in a twist straight out of political satire, the same company he declared illegal, Rapido, ended up sponsoring his son's grand Dahi event, the Pro-Govinda League. Now you can call this coincidence, or you can call it by its real name, Quid Pro Govinda. Hello, I am Tejas and you are watching Honest Take on Lokmat Times. In today's video, we are discussing how Maharashtra's Transport Minister Pratap Sarnaik first brandished private ride-hailing apps as thieves and then took sponsorship from one of them for his family event. But before we move ahead, please do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update. So, let's unpack this farce. July 2025, Sarnaik goes full Batman. He books a Rapido ride from Mantralaya to Dadar under a fake name. When the bike arrives, he leaps out like a Bollywood cop, flashing his ID and delivers his sermon. मैं मंत्री हूँ, ये रूल्स तुम्हारे भले के लिए है. He even offered the driver ₹500 out of sympathy. The rider refused. FIRs were filed, media headlines went wild, over 100 bike taxis were seized across Mumbai, Thane, Navi Mumbai. Come August 2025, not even a month later, Rapido shows up again, this time not as a villain, but as a VIP sponsor of the Pro-Govinda League. Let's be clear, this event is no small affair. It's run by Purvesh Sarnaik, the minister's son, and it is styled like an IPL for Govindas. Big money, big branding, ₹1.5 crore in prize money, flashy auctions, cheering crowds, glamour, glitter, and right up there on the banner, Pro-Govinda League, powered by Rapido. Yes, that Rapido. The same one under FIR, the same one Sarnaik publicly blasted. Not just a sponsor, the title sponsor. You know what that means? Their logo was on every hoarding, every social media post. The company that was illegal on July 10th became the event partner on August 10th. Smells like something more than just Dahi Handi breaking. Now let's ask the uncomfortable question. Was this a coincidence or a classic quid pro quo? Think about it. The minister launches a crackdown, paints a company as a criminal, creates legal uncertainty. Then, miraculously, that same company bankrolls a family event. That's not partnership, that's pressure politics. Insiders are already whispering the B word, blackmail. Did Rapido agree to fund the event to make the FIRs disappear, to stop the raids, to ensure they could continue operations quietly? Let's not pretend this is unheard of. Politicians squeezing private players is practically a playbook in Indian politics. Companies face two options, fight it out legally or pay up and play nice. In this case, it seems Rapido chose to play nice, and in doing so, it exposed the minister's true play. Not public safety, not legality, not policy enforcement, just good old-fashioned arm twisting. Now let's dig deeper. Is this an office of profit violation? Under Article 191 of the Constitution, MLAs are disqualified if they hold any position that brings financial benefit from their office. The event is run by his son under a trust whose founder and chairman is Pratap Sarnaik himself, featuring massive sponsorships, including one from a company under his own department's regulatory scanner. That's indirect benefit. He used his public power to choke a private firm, and that same firm ended up funding his family venture. That's not just unethical, it's dangerously close to being illegal. At the very best, it reeks of conflict of interest. At worst, it could open the door for disqualification proceedings under the Office of Profit Clause, and yet no explanation, no questions from within the government, no investigation. Because in Maharashtra politics, profit is never off office, it is the office. Here is the kicker. Even while blasting private players like Rapido, Sarnaik was announcing plans for a government-backed app. something like Jai Maharashtra, Mahago, or Mahayatri, an indigenous ride-hailing platform powered by state subsidy designed to empower jobless youth. Banks were told to offer 10% loans with 11% government subsidy, effectively free money to buy vehicles and join the new scheme. Sounds like a Robin Hood story, right? But let's ask again. If you're building a clean, transparent, state-run system, why is the face of your mega event a company you claim is illegal? Either Rapido is legit, in which case stop the witch hunt, or it is illegal, in which case don't take their check. This isn't governance, this is pure gimmickry, and in the middle, citizens, drivers, riders, taxpayers are being played. Let's be very clear, bike taxis are illegal in Maharashtra. The only exception, electric vehicles, and even that is under a patchy, half-notified policy. So when Rapido runs petrol bikes through Mumbai, Pune, Thane, it is illegal, just like Sarnaik said. But what is also illegal is using public power to benefit private interests. And that's exactly what this looks like. Public office is supposed to serve people, not corner companies into sponsorships. If Rapido is truly illegal, the transport department should ban it outright. No grey zones, no exemptions, no branding deals. But they won't, because illegality is not a bug, it's a feature, a bargaining chip, just like the dance bars. You keep things illegal so you can extract benefits without giving legal clarity. Classic Indian netagiri. This isn't governance, it's a Govinda circus, where the Dahi never breaks, but democracy surely does. I am Tejas and this was your honest take. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious and never stop asking tough questions.